Hey guys, so I'm back with another video, and today's video is actually going to be on my January and February favorites. What am I talking about? My hits. I am going to talk to you guys about my January and February favorites. I have not done my favorites for January, so I just thought I would combine January and February together. Like I said in the last video, you guys know that I've been a little bit busy with, you know, working a new job and things like that. But anyways, enough with the stories. The first thing that I'm going to show you guys is my my Tartelette Palette by Tarte Cosmetics. I am obsessed with this, guys. I am so obsessed with this palette. It is like just the palette for 2015. I'm sorry if there's like crazy glares going on, but it has all of these gorgeous matte shades, as you guys can see. I mean, there's something for everyone. Everything is just so beautiful, but I'm not going to get too much into it because I will end up having a review, and I'm gonna have a swatch fest of this palette on my blog, which a lot of you actually had asked for that, so that's what I'm going to do. If you guys want me to do an actual review video, I can do that as well, but I think I'm just actually going to put that on my blog. But you guys let me know down below what you guys think. Next item is the Tarte Clay Pot in black. And this baby is just awesome sauce. I can't get over it. It is just super duper black. I actually have it on my eyes. It is so black, and it is matte, and it's creamy. It's easy to work with. It is very buildable, and it stays on all day long. Ladies and gentlemen, this is just everything. I am definitely probably going to purchase a backup because I have done some serious damage to it, and I feel like I've already used half of it already. So I think I'm just gonna have to end up purchasing a backup like now, just in case. For foundations, I've been obsessing over the Hourglass Veil Fluid Makeup, and this is the bottle right here. But because this is in the shade Light Beige, which is the second shade, it's actually still a little bit too dark for me, so I'll just mix it in with my L'Oreal True Match just a little bit, just to lighten up, which is weird because this is actually supposed to be my foundation now, but it is coming off a little bit too light in a way. I feel like in some pictures or some like videos, I feel like I look just a little too light, and I think it's because of this. I don't know, maybe it's because of my setting powder or whatnot, because I've been using a lot of translucent powder. That's why I don't use a lot of translucent powder. But anyways, I've been mixing these two together, and it is just a match made in heaven. So I would suggest this foundation for everyone because it is a nice foundation, not just for oily skin but dry skin as well. Like I said, it's for everyone. It's for combination skin, and the L'Oreal True Match is the same thing. For setting powders, I know this is probably going to like shock some of you guys, but I've talked about these products before, so it's no wonder why it's back in my favorites again. But this is the Hourglass, and you are going to get blinded by these lights. This is the Hourglass Ambient Lighting Powder in the shade Dim Light, which looks like this. And I actually have that all over my face. I know a lot of people are really confused about these. They don't understand if they're a setting powder, if they're highlighters, if they're what are their purpose. They're everything, guys. You're able to use these powders as setting powders depending what kind of lighting you like or what shade you are, or you're able to use them as highlighters, again, depending what color you are, what shade you are, and how do you like your highlighters. So again, this is Dim Light, and this is actually a universal shade for a lot of light to medium skin tones. As you guys can see, it's just a nice diffusing powder that adds a little bit of glow to the skin, and it blurs out any imperfections or anything like that that you may have on your face. I actually did a client's face. She didn't wear foundation. She was not a makeup person, so I'm like, okay, well, let's figure something out. I'm like, okay, we're just gonna do a little bit of concealer, and we added this powder all over her face, dim light all over her face. And then we added a little bit of the Radiance Glow, which is another one that I don't have here. We added that as her blush bronzer. And then we did her eyes. She was absolutely in love. And she ended up purchasing everything that I used on her, which was a win-win for me. But yeah, you guys can totally get away with this because it does have like that optical blurring. It blurs out any fine lines, any wrinkles, any pores, anything that you may have like that. So if you're someone that just wants a little bit of something, but don't want to wear too much, but you want to look like you're done up, I would suggest for you to try this powder out or try one of the other ones depending what shade you are. I have just 2 blushes. The first one I'm going to talk about is by Hourglass as well. This is the Ambient Lighting Blush in Radiant Magenta, which looks like this. It is exactly what it is named. It is a nice glowy warm tone magenta shade. This will look absolutely gorgeous on deeper skin tones. Medium to deeper skin tones, it just really works out. You're able to build this up intensely to give it like that super Barbie look on medium skin tones, but on deeper skin tones it'll look like a softer pink. Also, you can also build it up as well to like more like that intense pink depending how deep you are. And that is it right there. You guys can see the ambient lighting powder just gives it a nice glow. It runs through the blush with its little veins. So it gives the blush a nice glow and it gives you like that nice dewy finish, but not too dewy that you look extra greasy. Next up, of course, is my Tarte blush in the shade Celebrated, which came out with the Tartelette Palette this year. And this is what the color looks like. It is a really nice muted out peach pink, very neutral, but more on the pink side. This blush will look absolutely gorgeous on a lot of skin tones. And let me tell you, it's not a matte, it's not a shimmer. It's almost like a satin matte, but you are able to build it up. It's actually what I have on my cheeks right now, which you wouldn't think this would turn into that, but it did, ladies and gentlemen. So yeah, as you guys can see, it's just that really nice, soft, everyday blush. Gorgeous, absolutely gorgeous for brides and bridal parties because a lot of brides want like that soft, cheeky look. So I would definitely suggest for you guys to get that for bridal parties if you are a makeup artist, or if you're just someone that wants an everyday blush. This is totally it. It lasts forever. It is waterproof, I believe they are, but they last forever considering they stay on your face for 12 hours or longer. Oh, what am I doing here? The thing about curly hair is like, you know how some girls with straight hair, they can just throw their hair up like this, but girls with curly hair, we have to like keep going like this or like this because this comes out. Because I've been really actually extra boring these past 2 months. I guess I'll just start off with these. So I have 2 Hourglass lip pencils. The first one is in the shade Raven, and the next one is called Panoramic. Lies. It's called Icon because they're the panoramic lip liners. Oh my gosh, why couldn't I say that? So this is Icon, which is like the most sold lip product from the whole Hourglass line because it is such a beautiful red color and it'll look gorgeous on everyone, guys. Everyone will look good with this. The next one is called Raven, which is more of on the orangey side. And there we go. We have Icon and then we have Raven. And these lip liners are absolutely amazing because not only do they last long and they're really easy to put on, but they dry matte, and because of how opaque they are, you are able to wear them as a lip color by themselves. And they have a long lasting power and they're actually waterproof. So you're able to wear these alone, or you can put another color on top of it just to have it last even longer. It all depends on what you're in the mood for. But really all I do is like wear these by themselves, and then throughout the day, if I need to touch up, I'll just end up putting a little bit of lipstick, but I'll just do it like right into the center where most of the time it runs out because we're eating and doing all types of things. Again, like I stated, I've been really extra boring for like lips. So I've been wearing pretty much just a nude gloss or a nude lipstick, or a nude lipstick and just a nude gloss. And I've pretty much been just gravitating to these 3 right here. The first one is the high pigmented lip pencil in the shade Madeira, which I think I've talked about this, baby. Let me put it on the other side. Before on my channel. It is just that nice, really warm, peachy nude shade that was not available for a while. This was the only brand that had something like this, but now you can find colors like this everywhere. But I still prefer this one because it is just so opaque and it lasts forever, and it's actually what I have on my lips right now. On top of that, I have the Hourglass lip gloss in the shade, which is actually called the Extreme Sheen lip gloss in the shade Child. And I have this right on top of that as well. But it's like that really nice creamy nude lip gloss. And let me tell you guys, this is just one crappy swipe, but look how pigmented that lip gloss is. Ugh, I'm like so in love. It stays on forever and it's buildable, and it just, oh, I love it. It's so creamy. It's like that creamy light. It's almost like the lip gloss version of that lipstick, but a lot creamier and a little bit paler. And the last product is the Smashbox Be Legendary Lip Gloss, and this is in the shade Posy Pink, which I have no idea why they named it Posy Pink when there's no pink in it. It is clearly a nude, but it's not a pink nude either. It is very like butterscotch-like. So I don't know why they decided to call it Posy Pink. So that is that right there. It's just a nice sheer wash of color. Again, you can always place this lip gloss on top of a nude lip liner or a nude lipstick just to add that extra gloss. That's all I really add these for, these Be Legendary lip glosses. They're not really pigmented to wear by themselves, but I do like to wear these to add like that super, super glossy look because they are extra glossy. That sums up my January and February favorites. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. As promised, I'm still going to be doing the whole series with the Tartelette Palette, so please just thank you for holding on, and please continue to try to work with me here. I've been trying to set some time to really film makeup tutorials because you guys know, well, maybe you guys know, but some of you that do film videos know that they take a while. And prior to me taking my break, I had actually recorded a few tutorials, but for some reason there was some technical issues. If you guys follow me on Twitter and Facebook, I had stated that there was just a lot of issues with my clips. Like, some just weren't recording, some weren't transferring to the computer, some weren't editing. It was just a big, big mess. So I ended up losing all of those clips, and I think it was like 3 or 4 looks that I actually created. So yeah, so I'm gonna find some time to actually recreate the looks again and then film them, and then hopefully I can get them up to you guys soon within the next 2 weeks or so. So yeah, anyways, enough with the blabbing. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I shall see you guys later. Bye.